You hand over a shirt, scan a code, and receive a refund. It feels as if the purchase has simply been reversed, but the product is beginning a second supply chain, one that is often slower, messier, and more expensive than the first. The process starts when the retailer checks the order, return window, item category, and stated reason. Those rules decide whether the return is eligible and what options you receive. The system creates a return authorization. This record connects the item to the original order and gives every later scan a common identity. If you mail the item, a label or QR code creates a reverse shipment. If you use a box-free drop-off, the clerk identifies the item and places it with other returns. Some retailers issue a refund immediately. Others wait for the carrier's first scan, warehouse arrival, or completed inspection. The timing depends on risk and policy. A fast refund is not proof that the item has been accepted as sellable. It is often a customer service decision made before the physical review. The package moves through the carrier network, but in reverse. It may go to the original store, a regional return center, a manufacturer, or a third-party processor. Box-free returns are often consolidated. Many small items are scanned individually, packed into a larger container, and shipped together to reduce handling and transportation cost. At the processing center, the barcode is scanned again. The system checks whether the expected item actually arrived and whether the identifiers match. A worker opens the package and performs triage. Is this the right product? Is every component present? Has it been used, damaged, swapped, or altered? Clothing may be checked for stains, odors, missing tags, or wear. Electronics may be powered on, tested, and cleared of customer data. The item receives a condition grade. That grade determines what happens next and how much value the retailer can recover. If it is untouched and current, it may be repackaged and returned to normal inventory. But this is not automatic. Packaging and seasonality matter. An opened item may be sold as open box merchandise. The lower price compensates the next buyer for uncertainty or cosmetic damage. Some products go to a refurbishment line. Workers clean, repair, test, replace parts, and certify the item before it is resold. Other items are liquidated in bulk. A reseller buys a mixed pallet at a discount and accepts the risk that some products will be hard to sell. A usable product may be donated. Materials may be recycled. Items with no safe or economical recovery path may be destroyed or disposed of. The cheapest outcome is not always the greenest one. Transportation, sorting, testing, repackaging, and disposal all consume energy and labor. Low-value products create a difficult calculation. If processing costs more than the item can recover, a retailer may tell the customer to keep, donate, or discard it. Fraud makes every step more cautious. People sometimes send back a different item, an empty box, a counterfeit, or a heavily used product. Retail systems compare order history, serial numbers, weights, photos, and behavior patterns to estimate that risk. This is why return policies are changing. Some companies shorten windows, charge fees, limit free mail returns, or encourage store drop-offs. Store returns can be cheaper because the customer handles the last mile. They can also bring the shopper into a place where an exchange or new purchase is possible. Exchanges preserve more revenue than refunds. The system may reserve a replacement immediately while the original item travels backward. Meanwhile, the financial record is being reversed. The retailer reduces sales, adjusts tax, updates inventory, and sends a refund through the payment network. The money may appear as pending before it fully settles. Your bank and payment method determine how quickly the credit becomes available. The physical item and financial refund are related, but they do not travel together. One moves through warehouses, the other moves through databases and banks. Retailers measure the whole loop: return rate, processing time, recovery value, fraud, customer satisfaction, and how quickly an item becomes sellable again. A smooth return counter hides dozens of decisions made by policy engines, carriers, warehouse workers, inspectors, accountants, and resellers. So a return is not an undo button. It is a new journey whose goal is to recover as much value as possible, financially, physically, and sometimes environmentally.